people live this life based on the principle of duality. Many people live this life just to care about themselves and not worry about anything else. To them, the face that they see in the mirror when they are in front of the mirror is the only one which is important. And the ego gets the better of them, and so they live in duality. They feel we are we and someone else is someone else. And what is very interesting is when we look back at history and we look at the lives of the great saints and mystics, they lived their life not by the principle of duality but by the principle of unity. Lives of great saints and mystics have always been one to recognize the unity that we all have. When we look at the outer part of our lives, we all look different. Our features are different, the way that we clothe ourselves are different, the languages that we speak are different. But on the inside, we are one and the same, because what gives life to this outer part, this physical part, is a soul or a spirit. And that soul is conscious, that soul is a part of God, and that soul is one and the same. One part of God could be in one human being, another part of God could be one animal, another part of God could be another fish. And so the realization that we are one and the same is what changes our outlook in life from a duality perspective to unity, to realizing that there's nothing different, to realizing that each and every one of us is one and the same. Sant Darshan Singh Ji Maharaj, who wrote much about the spiritual way, he writes very beautifully. He says, "Gale laga lo, har insaan ko ke apna hai, chalo to raah guzaron mein baante hue pyar." He's saying, embrace everyone as your very own and pass through life distributing the love of the Lord. That when we experience that love of the Lord, then we will find our closeness to God. And when we find our closeness to God, and when we realize the presence of God in our lives, then we also realize that everyone else also can experience that presence. That we're all one and the same, and that is what brings unity into this world.